Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Ooh, looks like I got some gold flake or foil on my nail. Let me get some rubbing alcohol and clean that off. I love this Manny so much from yesterday, the one we did on yesterday's live. I'm proud of my color blocking. It's been a hot minute since I have color block, so I'm glad it came out the way I envisioned. Better even, besides the little cut over my index finger. All right, I'm running a little late. Sorry, it was like 11:05, and then I had everything typed in to go live, on the stream, and all of a sudden it said I was going live with somebody. And so when you cancel that, you have to cancel the whole stream. So I didn't even bother retyping all the info again. It's too much. All right, I'm going to pop off the Manny on my right hand. I'm wearing both hands are CN Designer Dips. This is the Candy Drip collection. And this one, oh my God, I already forget the name. I don't want to say it wrong, so hold on. The Summer Starlights collection. There's 11 dips in the collection. There's 7 different ones on my hand. So there are 4 more. But they're all beautiful rainbow colors. Come on. Have the Karen Reed retrial going. That's another reason I was a little late. I couldn't take myself away from what was happening. They got an expert on the stand, and I told you guys the defense is putting on their case. So, okay. All right, that one's off. Next. Oh, that all just came off. Look at that. Except for the little bit around the free edge. Come on. Okay. Let me pull up the live, see if anybody is here yet. It's Friday, so that's good. All right, here we are. Found it. Found it. Hi, Aaliyah. Good morning, girl. Tell me. I think it's just me and you right now. Patty was going out. She was going to do errands and going to visit her daughter. So I doubt she'll be here. She might pop it on, but she'll be busy. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't more prepared. I didn't even know what I was going to do. So actually, I just opened my drawer of Sparkle and Company dip powders and I pulled one out that I've never used before. Had it for years. I'm like, let's just use this. So that's what we're going to do. It's called Earl Grey All Day. I actually pulled out 2 different ones. I was going to let you guys pick for me. And I'm still fine with that if you want to pick. The other dip, well, I didn't even tell you what. I'll show them to you. Let me just get this off. All right. Nina. Okay, so this is Earl Grey All Day, and it's a beautiful gray shimmer with pink foil pieces in it. Super pretty. I don't know why I've never used it before. Oh, hi, Tara. Okay. And then the other one I pulled out is called Ferociously Fierce, and it's a gold fine glitter with black matte black pieces. I don't know if they're black foils or what. Probably black foils. Which one do you guys think I should use? I was going to use the Earl Grey, because this is like a very party-ish kind of dip, but I'm down either way. Anybody got an opinion? I still got to do my peel base and stuff and shape my nails, so I'll do that. You guys tell me which one I should use. I just want to make sure there's no dip at the free edges of my nails. It likes to hang around there when you pop it off. Okay, that's better. All right. Hi, Britt. Use both. They don't match though. Did you see them? One's gray shimmer with pink foils. One's gold glitter with black pieces in it. So I'm just going to do one or the other. I won't like it if I use both. I have to like what I'm doing. I love this Manny from yesterday so much. I'm so proud of my color blocking. I'll say it again, but I am. And I mean, the boys don't appreciate it here at the house, you know what I mean? But I'm proud of how it came out. But I swear to God, looking at it, that I must have only did one layer of green on this nail. It's not dark. It's not as noticeable as this one. It's not as dark. So looking back, I'm like, oh, I bet I only did one layer on that part. All right, peel base. Whoops. I have a dip from Sparkle & Company called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It's like a rainbow glitter. I think there's silver in it too. I was going to use that and do an ombre Somewhere Over the Rainbow at the cuticle, but I didn't have time to pull out all those different colors because I wanted to. I was originally going to do Dipnotic. I just got a late start today. So I will do a Dipnotic next week because she has some awesome Pride dips. Wrong hand. All right.
This test, no. Did you identify any limitations regards this
Stuff does dry fast. Today, happy Friday to all of you. Dominic tried to get out of going to school today. Nope.
What's the motion of the arm? What's the damage to the tail light? What's the acceleration of the arm? What's the forces of the arm? So it doesn't answer any of those other questions. The only question it answers is...
He doesn't like gym class. When I was in elementary school in gym class, I was like one of the kids who was always last picked to be on a team because I wasn't very good at sports. I got better as I got older. Plus, I wasn't very popular. I wasn't popular, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I am going to use the gray Brit. The black one's more like, I feel like it's like a New Year's Eve or, you know, going out clubbing dip or going to Vegas dip type of thing. It's very pretty. I mean, I don't have a ton of sparkling company, but I probably have like 30 or 40 of their dips. But I would ones. Yeah, let's pour this out into a cupcake liner and look at it. Earl Grey all day. And the funny thing is that Soleil Fox has a dip called Earl Grey as well. And I have it, and I've also never used that. Look at this. Oh, look at that. You guys see the shimmer in that? And the foil pieces are small and muted too. The pink is muted. So gorgeous. Let me see. I don't know if I have any Soleil Fox dips in it. Oh, I think they are in a drawer. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this is my Soleil Fox drawer. Capsule? No, it's probably gonna take me forever to find it. She has some nice dips, and it sucks that she closed. Moonbeam. Oh, they're in the back here. Spring Bouquet, that's not it. Calla Lily. Oh, I gotta show you guys that one. That was before you guys were around. I can't pull this drawer out anymore. I know there's more in that drawer. Look at this one. It's called Calla Lily Kiss, you guys. Look! It's a pale yellow with pink and purple and a pale gold foils in it. How gorgeous. I never used it because I didn't think it would look good on me, but I mean, I just fell in love with it when I saw it. Oh, I want to pull this out. Hold on. Give me a second. Practical Magic. Okay, I'm getting there. Oh, you gotta see Kimono Blossoms. Here it is. Earl Grey and Rosé is what hers is called. All right. So these will probably. This was her most famous dip, in my opinion. When it came out, it like caused like a big stir in the dip community. It sold out. She had to restock it. It's called Kimono Blossoms, and it's a dark navy gold and pink foil pieces in it. Super beautiful. Didn't look good on me because it's dark navy blue, but I did use it. And then this I never used. This is the Earl Grey and Rosé, which reminds me of Earl Grey all day. And this one is gray, but not a shimmer, with silver and pink foils. I always liked her too because her dips came in half-ounce jars, so you got more for your money. All right, we're dry. We can go. I'm gonna put this on every finger, you guys. Let me just cross. Ow, my knee. So today's 1 week since it happened. Hopefully by like the middle of next week, I'll be able to walk normally. Okay, we're using Cian Designer Dips dip liquids, and we did use Cian Designer Dips peel base as well. The code to save there is friends get 10, and she is on Etsy. Oh, I need my tools. I know I got some dip on my skin up here. Oh man. Okay. Pat those flakes down. Foils, I should say. Super pretty.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Yes.
Britt, what are you doing? Missed you this week when you weren't here. The days you missed, we missed you.
Right rear corner of
I was thinking about you.
specifically in the area of the damaged right tail light.
I was busy this morning. I had like 2 posts I had to do on Facebook to post to like all the groups, you know, and then plus my regular Instagram post.
So now the tail light obviously has been removed from the vehicle. So
And then I was just trying to get caught up like on Instagram with liking people's posts and
damage.
not in any of the chats, but
The clear diffuser bond is fractured and missing. Same with the ones on the vertical side.
oh my god, these silver, they're flakes. They're not foil pieces, and they're holographic. Ooh, look at that. A chunk of acrylic there. Can you see that hollow? I'm not even sure where my finger is. Ow, 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 I hurt myself, sorry. I just bent in an awkward position that I shouldn't have. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about getting tons of these flakes on our first layer. Let's concentrate on heavier flakes on layer number 2. Oh, it's so shimmery. Look at that. Anybody have any plans this weekend? Father's Day is coming up. I haven't got Nick anything yet. I don't even know what to get him. I asked him for ideas, but he didn't give me any. He needs a new hoodie, but I mean, it's winter. I mean, summer now. Hey, Patty. I didn't know if you would be able to make it. Hi, Alyssa. Haha, Brit. No birthday party for a friend? Like an adult birthday party? You think you might have some dips from Soleil Fox? Is that who you're talking about, Britt? Or Sparkle and Company? So I am using a dip from Sparkle and Company. I pulled it out. I've never used it before, had it for years. It's called Earl Grey All Day. It's a pale gray shimmer with pink. It's really pretty. I don't know why I didn't use it. And this reminded me of a dip from Soleil Fox. I think she's closed, but she's still making things here and there and selling on Facebook. Her name's Eden. It reminded me of a dip called, this is Earl Grey All Day. She has one Earl Grey and Rosé. So I pulled that one out, plus a few other really memorable dips she had made, and I was showing those off. But this is a Sparkle and Company dip, and I'm on layer number 1 right now. After yesterday's mani, which with all the color blocking, we're just doing a nice single 1 color mani today. But I am totally obsessed. Like this is, I haven't loved a mani that I've done this much in a long time. Right here, this one. I'm proud of it. And I didn't do it with gel. I did it with dip, you know. Which I would say is more difficult. But today is Together We Mani. The theme is color blocking, so that's why I did the color blocking. Plus, these are new releases from CN Designer Dips that I had to use anyway. And then number 3, it's Pride Month, so it worked for that as well. So it was like a win-win-win. Okay. It's got a lot of flakes on this now. All right, I'm not going to go for heavy coverage because there's already a good amount of coverage on this. I think if I just keep doing it the way I did it on the first layer, I'll be happy with the coverage. So we're going in now and doing layer number 2. If you missed it, I'm using CN Designer Dips, dip liquid. So this is dip base coat I'm painting on the nail. Now I'm going to flip my finger upside down and lay into like the top layers of this powder. Tap off. Okay, you can see that shimmer on my skin, right? So we'll go around the nail. This helps keep our cuticles clean. And now I'm actually going to go back and tap these foils down so that they dry laying flat. My nail was still wet, so stick it back in the powder. Okay. Now we'll do our ring finger. That's fun. A grown-up party. Oh, okay, Sparkle. Isn't it pretty, Patty? I can send you some of it. I have a mini. Added to your box that I have to ship out. There we go. Lots of flakes. They look like just these muted pink flakes at first, but once you brush everything off, you see the metallic reflection coming off of them, you know. There we go. Okay. I have a bare spot over here on my nail. I missed it on the first layer.
This is the liftgate taillight assembly, and it's attached to the quarter panel taillight assembly. I don't know if it's normally like that. I've seen you can have a connector so you can be able to lift it, but I've created a bracket back here so that these can remain as one.
Clean it up. Patty, where are you? we go. Whoa, look at all the pink on that. Way more that's on than on this one. That's so much. Urgh. I gotta put more pink. Well, let me just finish and then we'll say. I don't know how I got so much on that now.
Jackson is having so much fun. He's like, we can detail it. Look, guys, we're gonna detail it. We built something. Oh, you're gonna tell Paul number. We're gonna detail it. I would love to know you three that, but like, let's look at detail it. Remember you said, don't drop it or I would suspect if you drop it.
This one has a lot too.
This is my hand part because it's pretty kind of demonstrative, but even dropping it, break it because we know that last week was over like 37 miles per hour for that to happen. But what's interesting to me is that do you know that experiment shows that the damage can be consistent?
Okay.
Which lets this dial down on these damage detail like planet evidence complements. They wanted to, isn't this suspicious? Isn't this odd? Where is the blessing of the
If any of you guys ever want to go live with me, let me know. I would love, love, love to have you. Somebody to chat back and forth with. We don't have to do the same, Manny. You know what I mean? You do yours, I'll do mine. And we can just chit chat. My friend, you are always welcome. We didn't get to put together that cabinet thing in my kitchen at all last weekend because of my knee. I told Nick, I'm like, I don't want to forget how to, you know what I mean? What's going on? What's what with the pieces? They're like sitting out in my kitchen and stuff. All leaning up against the walls. Whoops. He just hasn't been feeling well, and I think he's afraid to strain himself. I'm just gonna put a little of these pink flakes around. There we go, that's better. All right, let's put Earl Grey all day away. Lots of rhyming. That gray acrylic off my finger here. Alrighty. Hi, Janet. How are you? Happy Friday. I was trying to see if I still had those Soleil Fox dips out, but I put them back in the drawer. I would have showed them. They're not that hard to grab if you guys want to see them, but... All right, so this is Earl Grey all day after application. We're going to encapsulate now. I'm wondering how these flakes are going to be. They seem pretty soft, but I do have some that are like sticking up. So we'll see. You hear that buzzing or noise in the background? That's the air conditioner and then the TV as well. Make sure there's no hairs on them. All right. Use our CN Designer Dips Ultra Clear. Sirens.
Yes, so as I mentioned earlier, this area here, there's a diffuser that's running along the bottom. My apologies.
Okay. These are a bumpy surface to the nails, so let me make sure it's covered.
Yes, so as I mentioned,
Take a plastic bag and just press down.
here, there's a diffuser that's running along the bottom. My apologies. Yes, sir. So along the bottom.
Okay. I feel like if after I encapsulate and then take a plastic bag and press down, it just helps keep everything smoother, even though it takes, a few seconds longer to do.
Between outer plastic.
Getting there.
This photograph about the diffusers on the subject tail, correct? Correct. Describe now before that. What was it that was of note to you about the book?
So as I mentioned, we have damage not only to this outer thick portion.
Have you guys seen all the different colors that sapphires come in? They're so beautiful. Pink sapphires, purple sapphires, and not just blue, They have peach. Super pretty.
Was all that significant to you in your review of the subject tail?
Oh, you're at Walmart, Patty. Okay. Thanks, Alyssa. Yeah, this is a Sparkling Company dip. Do you have any dips from Sparkling Company? Have you ever heard of them? Their dips are on the pricey side. I think they're like $10 for a mini. But they use premium ingredients, in their dips.
What are you looking at here?
This is
Okay, let's do the thumb. Alrighty. Close up our base. Get rid of that. Okay, let's brush off. We'll activate and press down once again. I missed a little bit over here at the sidewall with my clear. Oh well, it's like a tiny bit over here too.
There are a few fragments in this photograph that are glass fragments, which, as I discussed earlier, they're just a glass.
I'm not sure what that is.
Originate from the assembly, but held together for what I recall. There's
All right, you can see I'm brushing off pretty firmly here. Want to try and get as much of that clear powder off the nails as possible.
What are we looking at here?
Ow, sorry, I'm just my knee. Okay, time to activate.
And what was the
So we're gonna cure our nails right now. I'm gonna put 2 good layers of activator on these nails just to make sure everything soaks through. And then wait like at least 5 seconds before pressing down with your plastic bag so that your nail doesn't stick to the bag. So good news, the junior high school student from my alma mater was released on bond yesterday, so he is free, thank goodness, at least for now. I mean, that's my town, you know. That's where I grew up.
What about the other half on the left, just the right seat area?
9 as well.
Go to the next slide. That part of the arrow is pointing,
So this is basically the radiation.
Yeah, my mother has the nerve to write some nasty comments about this poor kid
some sizes. What were some smaller
on my Facebook post.
From what I recall, like I said, it was around 3 to 5 millimeters, maybe some of the smaller ones.
How big is your millimeters?
I don't know where along the line she became so full of hate.
Go to the next slide.
But I don't know her anymore.
What do you describe yourself with right?
So
Hi, Brandis. Good morning, girly. 11:45 here, but it's bright and early for you. I'm doing a one color mani using Earl Grey all day from Sparkle and Company. It's a dip I've had for years but never used. Okay. Did I do that one? Yeah. Doesn't get much darker when you activate it. It's not super obvious it's been activated. Okay.
I want to discuss some very basic concepts that I think kind of resonate as we go through the PowerPoint, so that you have an understanding of
Okay.
the underlying physics and what I'm talking
Definitely some wonkiness to these, but we'll file them out. It won't be a big deal. Yeah, that's why I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I was just in there. It was between Earl Grey all day and Ferociously Fierce. This one here, this gold glitter with black, like matte foil pieces or something in it.
As I mentioned earlier,
Britt said to wear them both, but I didn't think they'd match very well. I didn't think I'd like it.
engineering to collision events. So this is, I want to go through some very basic elements of that so that you have an understanding of the physics.
We would love to understand.
I wonder if I could do like a pink metallic heart, if I have a heart glitter, or metallic chrome heart somewhere, if I could find room anywhere. Like down at the bottom, just something small, just to add a little pizzazz. I'm looking to see what I got. I don't know if I have any pink hearts. Trying to think what else would work.
We still use these laws today. So what we're looking at here is what I've done is just describe Newton's laws very simply. So you might be familiar with these. So for instance, we're talking about Newton's first law.
I think Jolene wants to get this ring. It was like $17 on Temu, you guys. And the only reason I bought it, because I got scammed on Moisture Night on Temu. The only reason I bought it was because the review said like it came with GRA certificates. Another person said they had it tested. So I bought it, and it is so sparkly, especially in sunlight and stuff. It's really, really sparkly. So definitely a good deal. And I love how, so this is a half carat, and these are all like 1/10 of a carat. So it's 1.5 carats total. But it also comes in gold, but it's like plated gold. So I don't know how long it would last, you know. But this is silver. I have it on AliExpress. It's a few dollars more. Ooh, but they're flakes, not foils. Oh, you mean fill it in with them? All right, I'll try that, Brandis. That's a good idea. Let me use my strainer. Let's use the strainer, right? To get the flakes out. It'll be easier.
Well, there's certainly going to be a correlation between the impact speed and the damage.
There we go. There we go. And I didn't even use it all. Good thinking, girly. I hope I can fit them in.
What's the observed damage to the test taillights that we did?
That's fundamental to an accident construction.
Yes.
To Dr. Welcher engaged in any force analysis regarding to John Hughes' arm.
All right, I'll put this off to the side. Hopefully none of my filing dust gets in there.
determine what the acceleration is.
All right, that looks good.
You mentioned on the previous slide with the second law, we can then take that information about acceleration and apply
Yeah.
it to have a known mass to calculate what the force on that object is.
How do you back to
The flakes are pretty soft, but
how do these flakes
they do hold a little bit of shape and then obviously put texture on the nail too.
And I think as we go through how an appreciation and understanding of what these concepts are, you'll see that I have a bar graph with acceleration that shows the rate in that change in speed over time. You will see graphs of delta V, so the change in speed of the arm as it's being impacted by the tail light, and it will show you to calculate the force of that impact to be able to assess whether or not there's a mechanism for the injuries. And as I mentioned, that will be my colleague, Dr. Rechler, that will discuss that.
can I ask you about the okay?
Yes.
I'm turning down the lumber right now. You say that remember the physics for me.
Janet, when do you leave for your trip? I know it's next week, but what day? Or do you leave this weekend?
This is really fun because Nancy Ford.
Oh, you did a chevron color block? Ooh, I love that aubergine color. It just doesn't look good on me. It looks good on you, Brandis, though. Those dark colors look awesome on you. So is that for Together We Manny, Brandis? I'm guessing it is. This is the first Together We Manny I participated in months. I feel like I'm starting to get back into the swing of things.
The majority of the arm is struck by a 6,000-pound vehicle.
Caught up with CND besides one Manny from February. I guess I never did.
What about acceleration? What are you describing? What is that? What is describing in that equation in terms of the time it takes for that arm to have from 0 to 20?
Right, so that's how quickly that change in speed is occurring. So to give you maybe an example you're more familiar with, let's say you're driving down the road, you come up, you see a red light at the intersection, right? You're going to get on the brakes, likely your vehicle is going to change in speed, right? It's going to slowly decelerate. Let's say you're driving and a Jeep jumps out in front of you, you got to slam on the brakes, right? You're going to change your speed much quicker. So that's an example of two different rates of acceleration. One where you're mildly braking, like you're going to coast down slowly, versus a sudden, emergency in front of you, like a deer, you're going to slam on the brakes and your speed changes can be much
Okay.
quicker with that acceleration rate.
Are there circumstances in which the acceleration from 0 to say 20 miles an hour in milliseconds?
Yes, when we're talking about impact durations, especially of this nature, yes, they're not going to be, we're not talking about the impact occurring over a second, 2 seconds. That's extremely long. Even the duration of a couple hundred milliseconds in the context of
Much
this.
smoother. Okay, next.
And then, of course, force calculation associated with the acceleration calculation. Is that right?
Thursday. Ooh. How long you going for?
Yeah, in terms of that physical complex calculation.
Absolutely. So if you look at the bottom equation there where I have force is equal to mass, and then that top component is the
Yeah.
change in speed, right? That delta V, V1 minus V naught.
I know what you mean, Brandis. That's how I've been. I've just been like wanting to like
In that equation,
disappear into my phone. It used to be reading for me, but now it's my phone. But yeah, same thing. But I'm forcing myself out of it. I was so tempted yesterday and today to cancel the live. You know what I mean? But I was like, no. Something Patty said stuck in my head. She said, like, you keep us going. Or like, I don't take it necessarily like that, but like, like you guys know, like come here at 11, we'll all hang out. Some of us will do our nails.
So the scientific method is
Before I came onto Instagram, nobody posted manis every day. You know what I mean? They posted them once or twice a week. That's how influencers and ambassadors were. Nobody posted every day.
research to figure out.
And I'm not like trying to take credit or anything, but I think I kind of changed that in my way, So I don't want to, like I said, I worked hard for 5 years to get here, so I want to do my best. If I were to just give it up, I think I would regret it. And plus, like Dominic said, your friends are there, it makes you happy, things like that. Even though he acts like, oh, it's such a bother when I'm doing my nails, he knows the joy it brings me, and he doesn't want to see me without that, I guess. I need to be treated for ADHD. My doctor recommended me to a specialist to go get tested, but the specialist said it was so expensive I never went. All of our specialist visits, even with our insurance, is so expensive. Like, I need to have a surgery, and we're putting it off.
If you make a statement, if the arm contacts the taillight, then the taillight will shatter, right? So you wanted to test and experiment, some experimentation, and analyze that data to see whether you could accept or reject that hypothesis. So, as I mentioned, after hypothesis, once you determine that, what your hypothesis is, you want to test with experimentation, analyze that data, and that certainly may be an iterative process that you do multiple times to then be able to draw a conclusion from that analysis and testing. What's the next stage? To basically report those conclusions and findings. Why is it important?
Yeah, I was thinking about going back to therapy too, and I was going to tell my doctor when I have my appointment with her on Monday. But like after I went through like everything that's going on and all my politics spiel and everything, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you must hang up the phone with me and be like, God, she depresses me, But she had told me, if I want to talk, if I feel like I want to talk to somebody, just let her know. I love my primary doctor, but she's kind of like somebody I bounce a lot of ideas off of, you know what I mean? She's been my doctor for like over 12 years. And she respects me, she respects my knowledge, my opinions. I taught her a lot about vaping. And now when she listens to my lungs, she said, "You can't even tell I ever smoked." And I smoked for 26 years. Quit when I was 40. It's going to be 10 years in September, you guys.
Anything else done?
As it pertains to an analysis to the taillight and the damage to the forces.
Can't believe it's already 10 years.
Let's move on to the next slide. Did you actually undertake testing of the equivalence of science and technology?
Yes.
Let's move on to the next slide.
So you're looking at a test matrix in various tests conducted at ARCA. You go through them one by one if you want.
Let me ask you foundationally, was your testing directed toward determining?
All right, we have to buff next. Just want to hit my vape. I'll check the comments.
Dr. Welch's report was consistent or inconsistent with what you were finding. Was your test
I do too, Britt. I understand. You know what I mean? That's why some days I'm more quiet than others, you know, because it's hard to, you know, be happy and la di da if everything is not.
Talk about that hypothesis, right? My understanding, Dr. Welcher indicated that the arm.
But what I've been doing is just trying to compartmentalize and just focus on like nail stuff and our friendship and what's going on with us, you know. So let's buff. I skipped the pinky.
To find out what happens when you get past an arm with a less taillight and various needs. What happens?
What was your understanding of Dr. Welch's technology? Why? Wasn't it in the report? You reviewed the report.
As I mentioned, I think it was determined when you impact a taillight at 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour, what happens to the taillight? What's the expected damage? What happens to a sweatshirt when it makes contact with that? What happens to the track?
All right,
What's the acceleration of the arm? What's the
brush off again. I'm gonna use my ergo file.
Discuss what are the expected injuries to that type of impact.
This beautiful green one. This is color is called pistachio.
Did Dr. Welcher answer any of those questions? Ultimately, did you undertake the methodologies and performance testing?
Oh, look how clean that looks now.
Yes.
Describe that.
So we started out, we kind of looked at this incrementally, right? We didn't start right off the bat with utilizing an exemplar Lexus, going right into an ATP or test net, right? We wanted to start in the laboratory to have an understanding what happens at a range of speeds, in this instance, in our first two tests, between 10 and 17 miles per hour, right? What happens? What kind of damage do we observe, right? At 10 miles an hour, do we even break the light? At 17, what kind of damage do we get? What kind of accelerations do we get? And then we moved up to full scale vehicle impact testing.
Okay. Is that methodology?
Alrighty. So what I do since I'm sitting at my desk is I just get a nail brush and some isopropyl alcohol and I spray my brush and I'm going to use this to clean off the filing residue from my nails. This is like really the first time you get a good look at what the nails look like. Clean underneath.
Yes.
In my ring. right.
Rely on this methodology to describe particular opinions and conclusions as it relates to this case.
Yes.
Have you relied on that same methodology for making your opinions and conclusions of reports?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
The next slide, please. I hope that we see.
So we'll go through. Oh yeah, we were gonna do that nail art, right? Got a little bit of acrylic there. It's gone. Okay. I could do it in the center here. Bottom of the pinky, center of the middle nail, top of the index finger. Maybe up here, top of the index finger. It's gonna be hard with my left hand. Here's sticky shit. I think I should do it with like a dotting tool or something. Let's see. Ooh, forgot I had this.
Ultimately, what testing would you undertake specifically as it relates to this particular?
We did full-scale vehicle testing with the vehicle driving into
What brand? This could do small or big.
an ATV
Heart.
to a dummy and then a full-on impact to a test dummy.
To assess the damage to that tail after these various tests.
Yes, after all the tests.
Did you assess the acceleration and quantify the forces that were applied?
Yes.
Did you assess the material and textile damage to include BT?
Yes.
Ultimately, did you conduct lab tests and answer some of these questions as well?
Yes.
Okay. I want to hear all about it. What lab testing did you do?
That doesn't look like a heart.
Absolutely. Yes. No.
All right, it kind of looks like a heart.
So you can damage the vehicle however you want it. Because you're not trying to accelerate. Fascinating. You didn't need that paint to it, so you could just
All right, we'll see how it works.
whatever you needed to.
So these were the initial two tests that we did to get an idea.
Stick.
Test this hypothesis, as I mentioned.
Gotta wait for it to dry though.
At 10 miles an hour, what would happen to the tail light? You want to see what would happen at 17 miles an hour with the arm. So again, it's to evaluate
I'm blowing on it.
what happens in this interaction based upon how Dr. Welcher had his arm oriented in this PowerPoint analysis.
Next slide.
Getting there.
What's this?
So you're looking at a photograph of our lab setup. You can see on the left side of that is our Hybrid 3 anthropomorphic test device. To the right is a linear impactor, and this is something we already have in-house that
No. No. Not the linear impactor, sir. First of all, we want to see all of the videos. We love that you're doing experiments. Second of all, linear impactor. But look, they have a full crash test dummy that has instrumentation on it.
we built years ago for our testing that we do.
I don't know if this is gonna work, Brandis.
What's the accelerations on an impact?
So it's not gonna be an HL.
We're in a helmet, right? We use this same device for that type of testing to measure head acceleration. So we apply this same linear impactor to be able to project, if you will, or accelerate the tail light at a known speed into the ATV arm.
What are some of the instrumentation that you use in addition to the mechanical impactor? What's the instrumentation? No, Jackson. Right. It's a linear impactor, AJ. The data.
So
Oh, that doesn't look like a heart.
So at the top here, there's a blue camera here. There's another blue camera here. So these are our high-speed cameras. And you'll see there's a bunch of lights around those high speeds. That's just because the frame rate's so
Maybe
high.
I will outline it.
Very, very short amount of time, so you have to have a lot of light when you do these high-speed tests. So we have the high-speed camera cars running. We have an accelerometer mounted to
All right, it kind of looks like a heart. I think if I outline it, it would work.
instrumentation, also a couple other cameras that were documenting this overall.
I need like a funnel.
This is looking at it, not to be confused, this wasn't the arm position with the impactor here, this is just showing you the setup.
I don't have a funnel.
It's just kind of an overall shot, and then on the right.
Oh, I can use a flexi boat though. All right.
Accelerometer, so that's going to measure, we talked about that term earlier, right, the acceleration, so that's going to measure how quickly is this arm changing its speed, right, what's the acceleration of the arm as it's impacting.
Okay.
Is that accelerometer motion? So that mapping formulation.
Yes.
All right.
So we got this photograph.
Let me see. I have some silver. This is silver.
Now we're getting into type of fabric. This talking about type of fabric patterns. Something being right in that fabric. We'll see. But under replicated the way that the damage happens to this function is important. It's how many of you have asked, how many of you have wondered if the scratches to the arm, injury to the arm, is caused by a bar and what would the that is a very real question. But we weren't going to bring that because nothing was actually shattering. Or if injury to the arm being caused by damage to the tail light, what would look the same as the damage to Jonathan's sweater, sweatshirt, whatever. That's been a big question quite a lot when it comes to those punctured looking holes on the sweatshirt.
More specifically, looking at the right photograph here, might be a little bit hard to see, but we wanted to get the same exact sweatshirt or hoodie for the testing to evaluate if the taillight breaks, is there
It looks bad.
fragments to penetrate and cause holes in the sweatshirt?
No, that ain't staying. It looks bad.
Were you successful in finding the exact sweatshirt?
Yes, I don't know.
I'm gonna get rid of it.
It's hard to see, but the material blend on the sleeves are the exact same.
Okay.
60% and 40% polyester.
Let me see what I have. I know I must have pink stickers somewhere. I just gotta look.
Certainly, I think we wanted to try to control as many variables as we could.
It's in here. I don't even know. Let's just look.
So you're gonna see a series of photographs and then videos.
There's some parts.
Test day was mounting a reconditioned taillight on that linear impactor to accelerate it into the hybrid 3 bar to again evaluate the damage.
Oh, that's
to the
more.
taillight and the acceleration to the arm.
Too bright.
So you're looking on the left, a photograph just before the impact test was conducted.
Oh, these are light.
Looking at a thermal image that is depicting the temperature profile of the taillight.
All right, there's a few options with hearts.
Look at that. May I look at my notes? I'm so excited to see all of this stuff.
All right, let's see here. We got these ones here, which we could put like a heart
Analyze
over here,
profile of the temperature down in this area.
or I don't really see anything on this. And then there's hearts on here. There's empty hearts and then filled in ones. I think I like these ones. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. there's these tiny little pink hearts right next to it too.
But they're testing it so they can control those things. They're not testing it anywhere in the world.
Okay.
That low
I know she
portion
did not get to
for contact with
in
the air.
Massachusetts.
The average temperature in that area was about 34 degrees with a minimum of about 30.
All right, I'm just gonna leave it. Probably would have been better just on its own, but oh well.
So all of the taillights that we tested were conditioned overnight in a freezer. Why is that important? Well, it's my understanding that at the time that this allegedly occurred, the ambient temperature was 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, bye, Britt. Have fun with your sister.
There's a correlation between how plastics perform in cold weather.
I tried Brandis, but my execution wasn't as good as it probably should have been. All right, let's activate. First time ever using this dip.
So this is
At least 4 years of owning it.
So you were looking at a camera.
And we can activate right over this type of a sticker.
Top portion of this video, you will see the taillight.
Pretty. I really like the pink. I like that it is holographic, so it gives a cool effect to it, you know. Makes it pop more than if it was just plain pink. We're wiping down our nails. Make sure there's no activator that's wet still on them, because that can ruin your top coat brush and your top coat itself. To me, this is like the one must-do step before top coating. I've forgotten this before, and my top coat has looked like crap. I mean, it's not usable, you know. You can't go out around with a mani like that. So, if you don't want that to happen, just follow these instructions. Once they're wiped down, we're going to go in with our first quick layer of top coat. So as few strokes as necessary to coat the nail. For me, it's 3. But for most of you with smaller nail beds, it will be 1 or 2.
It's not some nice clean surface that we can just bolt on. So what we had to do is 3D print a bracket that we can bolt onto the linear impactor.
You guys, you can get a 3-carat IGI certified lab-grown diamond ring for under $1,000 right now. The prices on lab growns are dropping so much. I have no interest in it because I prefer moissanite. I think moissanite is better than a diamond. It's much more rare. They're my space rocks, ladies. And I just think they're more beautiful. But there's been a huge uptick in like women who are getting engaged, getting large rings, you know, 4 or 5 carat diamonds or moissanite, because they can afford it now, you know. And like some of the older women are like, why is your ring so big? Because now we can afford those prices where before it was out of reach, you know. But back in the day, you know, 1 carat was the standard. And if you had a 1 carat ring, that was a big stone. When I got engaged, a 1 carat ring was a big stone. And I love big, chunky jewelry. I love it. So I go for all the... This is a pear cut. Only The center stone is moissanite. The rest are just cubic zirconia, which would usually be a no-go for me, but I thought the ring was really pretty and it was very affordable and it was with Temu credit, so I got it. But I do like the baguettes and the marquise and pear shapes. All right, so we'll just wait for these to dry. The pink is a little off my pink sticker from the rest of the pink, but nothing major.
Off the top of my head, don't know. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, some people. Well, I was fine with my 1 carat, and I never wanted anything more than a 1 carat until we started looking at like moissanite upgrades. You know what I mean? And for the price, you can just get bigger stones. And as I've gotten older, I've come to like bigger stones more. I didn't when I was younger, you know. I thought they were like gaudy, like costume jewelry type-ish, you know. But my personality or my likes have definitely evolved. If I still had my original engagement ring, I guarantee I'd still be wearing it, you know. But the diamond rings I have now, my diamond wedding set is just like clusters, you know what I mean? And then the band has like 8 diamonds on it, but they're just small, like diamond chips or whatever. So then my moissanite is so much more sparkly. But you can get 1 carat moissanite rings too, you know. But I was just looking because I'm on Reddit, you know, and like lab diamond rings, engagement rings. I seen this girl with this 5.07 or 5.67 pair lab grown diamond ring. So it was a pair, and then it had diamonds on either side. It was huge. Oh, you have an opal engagement ring? You got to be careful. Opals are soft. All right, let's see if we're dry.
Correct.
Yep, we are.
The test is that there was no mechanism to create any of the holes that we observed on the subject sweatshirt.
All right, let's put some cuticle oil on.
Yes.
Jojoba juice from Sand Designer Dips.
That shows the roughly
This is the saffron oud cuticle oil, the one that smells like Baccarat Rouge. Smells awesome. Let me do my other hand as well. Loving this mani so much.
That yellow that you see in the middle there, what I've done is I've plotted that over a full second. So 1 second is equal to 1,000 milliseconds. So if we go 500 milliseconds to the right.
This mani took a long time considering it was a one color. I did start a little late, but even still.
These occurring very quickly.
Gray sleeve, you guys. Let me find it. How many? Hold on. Here it is. Ouch, that hurt.
1 second time.
And definitely a cylinder. Let's see. Let me pull out here.
Yes.
I still have to go up the stairs one by one. I don't have enough strength to. I can bend my knee some, but it's not enough to like bear weight on when I'm going up the steps. So I use the gray sleeve, I think. I pulled out a few different silver rings. I got my silver moissanite ring, which is so pretty.
basically.
Maybe we'll use this one on the other finger.
What do we see in terms of
Look at fractions of force.
Maybe. Or maybe this.
so that the peak,
So when unless he was going through all of
Yeah, I think we'll use those.
this equation, what about that equation? Try to go to force analysis.
Here's the finished Manny, you guys.
Such a different,
See it?
such a noticeable difference. And then no matter what the Commonwealth says,
It's hard probably to see those holographic pink flakes. Maybe if I do that.
how much did they pay?
There's the thumb.
Or like,
I think it came pretty. I like it. Oh, that's awesome, Tara. I want Dominic to have some of my rings. You know what I mean? I told him that when I die. Like, I want him to have some of my jewelry. So. All right, you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Enjoy your Friday afternoon and have an awesome weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday. Love you guys. Thanks for everything. Bye.